Hello guys, so welcome back to the Code Military. And in this project series, we have done many things in the last video. Till the last video, in the last video, we just saw how to create the main logic which will resize the image that you upload. Okay, so in the last video, we had completed all the main logic part and all the things. Now in this video, we'll cover the rest remaining part, that is how to decorate the page, how to actually make the UI more interesting. Okay, so let me just run it once so that we can see how much work has been done. Okay guys, so now you can see this is React app, and we had just created till the previous video that we can upload the file and we can compress it, right? So in this video we'll learn how to make this page beautiful, how to make it attractive and give it a final touch. Okay guys, so the main agenda of this video is that only. So before moving to our tutorial, I would request everyone, please subscribe my channel because I regularly regularly upload new videos about unique projects that you can mention in your resume to make your resume outstanding. Okay guys, so please subscribe my channel to support me. Thank you guys. So let's come to our VS Code and let's move ahead with our project. So in the component, we had made a component that is image compressor.jsx, and we'll modify this page to make it more attractive. Okay guys, so the first of all things that I will do, that I will change the UI system to a grid system, that is a grid based architecture. This The grid-based architecture is majorly used while using Bootstrap for styling. So it is a cool way to make your page responsive to the screen size or the window size. Okay, so the first thing that I would do is to make it is inside a container. So I will just rename it to a container. Right? Just keep a name container, and you need to also import Bootstrap. Okay, so for importing Bootstrap, I will just show you how to import Bootstrap. Let's just see, is there Bootstrap here? Yeah. So there is no Bootstrap, right? So we'll just install Bootstrap and we'll import here. So click yes, and you need to write npm I for install and Bootstrap. Okay. Let me. Okay. So Bootstrap. Just press enter, and it will install Bootstrap. Bootstrap is basically used for cool web designs. Okay, so it's already downloaded, so it's got updated. Okay, let me just clear this screen, right? And let me just close it once. Yeah. So we need a Bootstrap, right? So how can we import Bootstrap? We can just write a import statement here. Import, right? Import. Just a minute. Let me just search it. Anything that you don't remember, just you can go and directly search it, right? So Bootstrap and import React Bootstrap, right? Not this React Bootstrap, but you have to include, right? So this is the line how to import, and you can copy from here, right? So you can just paste it out, and no worries if you don't remember anything, just google it. And but the main logic that you must know, and I will tell you in the video, and you don't need to remember anything. Okay, so we just imported Bootstrap in this, and then what's the next thing that we are going to do? We are going to modify this UI into a grid-based UI, right? So for grid-based, you will use row and columns, right? And the Responsibilities will be automatically handled if you use that. So I will just create a row here. Let me just make it downward so that I can create this without any. So you can write direct div dot row. Okay, dot row means give class name as a row to the div, right? And we got this. And in this I will just place the image, that is the where we have to upload the card image, right? So what we'll do, we'll give it a class name row, right? So inside row we'll put different columns, right? So let me just div dot, and class name would be col sm, let's say small size columns, right? And we'll also give some extra parameters, like let it be text center, so that all the components should be in center. So we make it text center, right? And then what we'll do, that will make the card, that is where the image is. So my idea is to put this thing in between. Okay, let me just do it, then will you understand. Okay, let me just cut the card part here, right? And let me just cut it out, because this card image is for the uploaded image, right? Not the compressed image, right? So this card image, right? And then what we can do, that this is card image, right? We have provided nothing in the card image, but we'll provide some. And this div is for uploading the file, right? So this will be right, let it be, and let it be here. So we'll provide certain things here. So what certain things should be variant, and we will provide a source for the uploaded image to be shown, which was not earlier. So what we'll do, we'll just show here the original image, right? This dot state dot original image, right? And just save it. And, but source should be a link, right? So not original email, but original image link, original link, right? Okay, so we have it provided the original link here in the state. And so what we'll provide, we'll just create a random picture. For that, come to your browser, and then I will search lorem pixum photos. It will give you link for some random photos. Okay, just go to lorem pixum, and you can see here, you can just get a square image. Let's just copy it, this URL, just copy and paste it here in the original image. Initially the original link, right? Initially the original link would be this, and the moment you upload a image, then this link will be changed, right? That is handled by the handle function, right? So let's come back to our here, what we are doing. So yeah, so we have just updated the initialize the original link, right? So initially the original link will be showed by that link, right? So let's just save it here. And what else do we need to give, that okay. And okay, so let's just go to our browser, and let's just cut it out, it's not needed. Let's just refresh it. I think the app is not running, right? Let's just run the app. So how to run the app, just type npm, right? And npm install. Just wait for a minute. Yeah, it's actually very big in size, and that's not required by here. Okay, so let me just comment it out for a moment, and let me just create other parts also quickly. Okay, so this much was done, and this much also was okay. So we have just created this, and then what we'll do, that after the div, we'll create another, like this is the row, and this is the first column, this is the, let me just show you. Okay, so this is the row, right? And this the first column starts, and this first column ends here, right? We'll create the second column, and then the second column will put all this steps part, right? So we'll just create div dot, and we'll create a call, and it will be sm and auto. Let me Okay, and then we'll also give it padding from top, that is 5. Okay, and text center to make all the elements at the center inside this column. Okay, and right, so this much is done, and because this is inside the column, let me just make inside it, right? Okay, now done. And right, but we also have a button here called compress, right? So button compress would be also inside this to make it more cool, like. So let me just first show you how this is looking. Let's save it. Let's go back. So not good right now. So let me just put the button also here inside it. Let me just cut it out. Press button. Okay, and in this column, we'll also press the button, right? And yeah, between dark. And then what we'll do, we'll make another column, and in the next column, we'll show the compressed image, right? So we'll just write not a different row, but a different column. So I will write a new div just to make it clear, and let me just make it down. Yeah, and this will give the class name as col. This is our third column, and col as same, and let me give a border, right? Border, and let me give a size 2, and let me also give border to other columns also, so that it is visible, so that we can modify it easily. Yeah, and yeah, this is column, right? And just save it. So this, let me clear this space so that we can clearly define. Okay, so we have created the third column. In the third column, what we'll do, that will put the card image, right? That will be our compressed image preview. So I will write card dot img, and this is the tag for card image, and variant should be ht, no top, right? And these are certain parameters that we need to pass, certain properties that we need to pass to for card image, this dot, and in this will show what the compressed image, right? So this dot is state dot, and source must be a link, so we'll write compressed link, right? So this is done. And class name would be, let me just make it like this, and later on we'll set the card class name also. We'll create a css for that, and we'll just create card dot img, right? So is there any error, right? So this is fine. And then what we'll do, that will make it only visible when the click button is when the button is clicked, that is compressed button is clicked, right? So just make it visible by how, it just will write, if this dot state dot compressed link, right? If there is a compressed if there sorry, if there is a button the clicked, compressed button is clicked, then only we'll show the download button, right? If the image is not compressed, then how can we show the download button, right? So for that, we'll make a conditional rendering here, and we'll just return, right, return a div, and we'll make that div a class name would be deflex. So what we'll do, we'll just copy paste it here. Where is the our div? So we'll just make it, because this is same, and this is not input in between, this is a downloadable file. Just paste it here, and this is not input, right? So what we'll do, we'll just exit out, and we'll write a href tag for the download. So href is equal to not like this dot state dot compressed link, and then download to be, right, download would be what the thing need to be download, that is this dot state. Why the suggestion is not working? This dot state dot output file name. Yeah, and then what we need to do extra, that is we need to add some class name, okay, to the, yeah. So we'll write in this empty2. Empty2 means margin from top, and we'll write as a button. The link will be like a button, right? Button dark, and then width to be 75, right? Let's just save it, and also we have to write something in between, so I will write here uh, download, right? Save it. Is there any error, right? So there is an error after the div. We have not provided the full rendering, so if there is no such thing, then we'll just copy paste here. Okay, this thing, just copy paste, right? So we'll just provide this thing, and yeah, this is done. And after this, we'll just close the div, and for closing the div, there is already a div present, and we also need to close one more div, right? So yeah, so both this and let me just comment out here, this is not required, right? Just comment it out. Let's go and check with the new setup. So what is the error here? Yeah, it's does not have a closing tag, right? So we'll just make it make one, and there is a error. Okay, so let me just go and check what is the error. In the JSX element 174 parsing line 174 point. Okay, 174. There is a error, right? Yeah, this is the error. So let me just, okay, let me just erase it out. Whatever the things is, yeah, save it, and let's check what is the error. 125. Okay, so let me just check it out. What is the, okay? So problem was due to we are not closing the div of the container, right? So we'll just close the div here. So take a closing tag, right? So right div. Okay, just save it, and still there is two error because we have not closed this render method. Okay, so let me just close it. So for that, like this, and save. Now it's created successfully. Let's just go back, and we can see that this is looking pretty cool now. And we also need some styling here also. So let me just check it, and this is not visible right now because the image is commented out. Okay, so let me just check it. Choose a file. Let me choose this, and this will appear very big right now. This will upload the image, and let's say compress it. Okay, so it's not working right now because we have not we have just disabled the image here. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll create a css for the size of the image, right? So for that, what we'll do, that we'll go to the css folder. So what is the css folder? Index.css, right? So in the index.css, what we'll do, we'll create a class dot image, right? Dot image, and in this we'll set the size of the image. So maximum width would be, right? So maximum width would be 70%, right? 70%, and then maximum height, maximum not width, just height. and height would be 100%, right? And then what will we do? Padding, right? So padding will be automatic. Let's just save it. And what we'll do, we'll just make the wherever the image is, it will also have the class name as image. This is not this, yeah, this is not only st but also image, right? Just save it. And there is also one more card here, so very top, and class name would be image. Okay, and let us go back now, and let's just make the source also here uncommented. Let us save it, and now you can see this is looking very fine now. And also we need to do include some of the headline. For that headline, let's go back, go to our public folder, and there is a index.html. Let's give a suitable topic, not React app, but image compressor. Yeah, image compressor app, right? And we also need a header. So for that, I will write a header. Yeah, header section, and I'll write a header. In that header, I will write h1 tag. Yeah, code military image resizer. Yeah, just save it, and let's go back. Now it's looking cool. And to make it at center, I will also provide some styling to it. So for styling, what I'll do that I will make it a class, and class would be help text. Let's say help text, and we'll just create a class inside the index.css as dot help text, right? And in help text we'll give it as a background image, cool background image that will be linear gradient, and I will give you as aqua and white. Save it, and now you can see this is looking very pretty cool now. And we have to make it at center, so what we can do else here, we can make it center. For center we'll write text align and center. Just save it. Just go back, and now this is looking very very cool. So this image is updating regularly. Why? Because the link is random, right? So it will just update it. Okay, so let me choose a file, and let me just choose this image, and now you can see this image is visible here. And the moment you press compress, right, the compress button is not working. Why? Okay, so it may be working. Let's just go to console, and there is an error size. Okay, there is problem in size. Okay, let's just remove the unwanted, this size. Where is the problem, guys? This size. Let's just go to our console, and we can see undefined size 48. Let's just go to line 48, and this is size part. Okay, so original, not it's this is not origin, this is original image dot size, right? Let's just save it and just refresh it once, and now just close it, right? And the moment you choose file here, just question mark, compress it here, and now you can see this file. And the moment you press download, it will just download it, right? So this is looking very very cool now. And the last thing that I wish to do, that is to make this step a little bit more good. So how we can do that? We can do that by making this as little small, and we'll just go to our image compressor.jsx and just modify it. How to modify it? Okay, so how to make it more good? So I will make it a background, give it a background. So let me, for that, text light, text center will be required all. So and we'll give a background, right? So for giving the background, we'll write mb2, and we'll give a background mb2 bg info. Okay, and bg should be a background should be a gradient nature for looking more cool. and let me just not border. Border is not required, right? Save it and round it. Not border. Let me just do it border and border primary, right? And rounded. Just save it and just go back. Now it is. This is looking very cool. Very cool now. But this size must be small. So for making small, I will give a H5 to this. Okay, just press Control D and just write H5. It will also write H5. This is a cool trick in VS Code. Just click, just select and just press Control D and H6, right? Both side H6, and this is also H6, right? And this is also H6, right? Save it. Now you can see this is looking very pretty cool, right? And so we can also provide some background to this and just remove it, remove the size, remove the borders. Okay, the border is not required, so what we'll do, we'll remove the border from the column. Okay, and from there also. Okay, and one more column was there, so we'll just remove it, save it. And now this is looking cool, but we have to make it some, right? So choose a file, no file chosen, and press compress button, and we will make only compress button only when the file is chosen, right? So how will you do that? We'll just make that, compress button with the compress. We'll make this a conditional rendering. So this button will be rendered only when the link is clicked, right? When the image is uploaded. So okay, so if the original image, like this original image, if the original image is null, right? So there will be no compress button, right? This dot state dot original image, original image, right? If this is present, then only show the button, right? Then only show the button. Okay, then only show the button compress. And if this is not present, right, so just show nothing. So if this is not present, then just show nothing, and then we'll close this, right? So, right, what is the error here? Okay, so this is closed. Now what is the error here? Okay, let me just save it once. And what is the error? Unexpected token at 105, right? Okay, so we'll just provide empty here, right? Save it, and then we'll go back. There is no compress button here. Will the moment we choose file here, and we'll check it, then only we can get the compress button. And the moment we press the compress button, that we for option for download, right? And one more thing that I would wish to include in that in this that the moment you upload the photo here, you should see the size of the uploaded photo and size of the downloaded photo. For this, let me just make some changes. So what would the changes? So first we need to make a size parameter. So I've created here the output size, output file size, and we can get the original size by original image dot size, right? So output file size is 0. Okay, so the moment we uh, upload the photo, so what the function is called, yeah. So the moment we upload a photo, where is the upload button, right? So this is the upload button, and the moment we upload this photo, right, will on change this handle function is called. So handle function is called, and what we do that in the handle function, it will create also the image and will original image, right? So after that Where is that? This input. After the input, we'll just provide a p tag, and what we'll do that we'll just show the what is the size of the uploaded file size. Uploaded file size is, and we'll provide here this JSX, this dot state dot original image dot size, and this by 1024. Just save it, and then KB, right? Let's just see if there is an error. Uploaded file size is coming up here, and let's just choose file. Let's just choose here, and you can see this is the file in KBs, right? And then one thing also we need to upload same thing that compressed file size should be, and after the compress button, not after the compress button, but the after the this download, before this download, right? So we'll just paste it here and upload it down compressed, compressed, right? So compressed file size would be this, not this original image, but the uploaded, right? Uploaded file size, and we have to just make it uploaded image, right? So uploaded image up output file size, right? Output file size is a variable, so I'll just update the output file size when the image is compressed. So compressed value works on when we click on the compress button. So you can see this is the output. Let output be x and compressed download link. So we'll also set one more thing, that output output not this output file size, right? And it will make output dot size, right? We'll just update it here the moment we get, and just update it here, and output. So where when the compressed file size is not this original image size, but we'll make output file size, output file size. Just save it. Let's just go back, and now you can see compressed image size, and this is coming like this. I will just fix it. So just choose file from here, and let's just choose it. Now this is the uploaded file size, and the moment you compress it, we get the compressed file size, right? So this is looking not very good, but we can you can do modification to it, okay? And let me just make it more good on command. So compressed file size, and so make it just conditional rendering. If the compress button is clicked, then only show this, otherwise don't show this, right? So also this should be inside it, right? All the things should be inside it only, and right. So what is the error? Is there any error here? Card image. Okay, so card image, right? So just make it here, and then what we'll do that will also give it the, okay, let me just make it inside it, right? What is the problem here? JSX, acha, one parent okay, okay, okay. There cannot be a JSX expression must have a one parent fix wrap. Okay, so there is a problem because there cannot be a JSX element here inside it. Okay, so what we'll do, just make it as before, no worries, and but we can make this also. So save it. Now okay, you can fix this by yourself, right? So we'll just choose a file from here, and let's say we choose this, then we press compressed, and then we get this size, right? So let me just make a okay. So what we'll do, we'll wrap this in a div. Okay, all the things. So what we'll do, we'll just take it out, and there should be only one div that can be rendered in conditional mode. So we'll just make it here, just paste it, and we'll just make inside a div, right? So not div, it should be a div, right? And just get it out, and yeah, where it is, yeah, yeah, just save it, and now it's looking good. And similarly we can do this for this also. So we'll just make a yeah, original image. There is original image, then we'll show this compress button, right? This is the good. So yeah, so we can make this inside if the image is uploaded, right? So type image, and acceptance should be, this should be only shown when the image is clicked. So let me just put it here after the input file, right? Let me just put outside the div. Okay, and one more thing that we have to include is only this dot state dot original image. If there is a original image, right, then render this, otherwise don't render this, right? So just make it here, otherwise don't render it, right? So yeah, save it, just go back. Now you cannot see anything. The moment we choose a file, and we get save, then only we get the size, right? Uploaded file size, and then we will get the compress button, click on compress, and we get the download size, right? And this is looking very cool now. Now you can do any modification that you want. So thank you guys for watching this video till end. I hope you like this project, and please share this project to anyone who you find it will be helpful for their resume, for their projects, for their college project. It can be used anywhere. This is a very good project. So thank you guys. Please subscribe my channel, and also share my channel to everyone that are looking to those who are looking for this type of cool projects. So thank you guys. Please subscribe, share, and love. Thank you all.